All right, well, Moscow, you're in the right place. Palm, is it just you? How? How does she keep getting over there? Come on. Come on. No, really, come on. Moscow, don't even think about it. Let's toodaloo along. You, come out. No, no. Come on. Come through the gate. Oh, you little turd. Okay, I was wrong. That's not palm, that's aspen. So where the devil is palm. Oh, I am really hoping she's not down in the creek somewhere. Good morning, guys. It is cold. I'm trying to get an early start, but it is cold. We're sitting at about 37 degrees. I don't think we're supposed to get much warmer. We are expecting rain and snow about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So I am trying to get as early a start as I can to separate these ewes and lambs, and then run lambs across the scale and figure out what is going to the sale tomorrow. I'd like to take 20. I don't know what I've got till I get there. I'm really not fully awake yet. I just know that I'm cold. I pulled out my coveralls this morning because it is just that cold. Wish I had some thinner gloves that I could work with, but I don't. So I will probably be gloveless most of the morning while I deal with sheep because I don't work well in gloves. I originally was planning on re-tagging with the RFID tags on anybody that was missing them, but my Gallagher didn't charge overnight. It's only at like 20%, and in this cold, that is not going to last. So that will not be today's project. Maybe I will do that when I bring the ewes in 2 weeks and separate them for my breeding groups. So today will just be pull the lambs out, separate them, and then I will go ahead and we'll run those lambs and figure out what we're taking to the sale and what we're not. Okay, I do see I have 3 lambs on that side. I don't know if they went through the bunks or if they came in later last night. All right, come on, girls. Everybody's got to come in. It's going to be really tough for me to go through these ewe lambs. Come on. Push, push, push. Push, push. June, you're kind of going the wrong way. Hey. Good girl. June. Hey, no. Heel. There's always one. Nimbus. Now, I don't know if you want to call it a bonus or not. Really, where are you going? But now that, hey, sis, no, come on. Now that I have gotten rid of so many of my sheep, they almost all fit into the barn now. They just don't think they do. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Nimbus, June, out. Nimbus, June, out. The trouble is, there's a ton of space in here. There's one spot that they just will not go past. They aren't even in the chute, and it's wide open. Come on, girls. Come on. Okay, there's a section down here that they do not like to pass. So they all crowd up there, but I could easily fit 20 more head in here. But we'll just leave them. We'll get them started sorting. I am hoping this is going to be easy and painless. My biggest fear is the lambs going through the bunks. I'm gonna put them in the feed alley. If it becomes an issue, I can open the other side of the feed alley and move them down to that side where, I'm coming, give me a second. I can move them down to the other side of the feed alley. I just have to shut the gate at the other end of the barn, and then that way if they do go through the bunks, they're in a pen that they can't get back in with the moms. And then I can keep them a little more separated and I won't lose anybody. So, but I'm hoping that they are all big enough that they are not gonna go through these bunks, but stranger things have happened. All right, that wasn't terrible. It took me, not quite an hour and a half. I did lose one lamb in here. She blew through the gate before I could swing it, and I lost one ewe over here. She also blew through the gate before I could swing it. So I will have to go chase them down. I don't want to run all of them for one in each group. I don't know if I'm too lazy and I'd rather chase them, or I don't know. But the real time consuming part is going to be weighing these sheep. Now I do notice I have quite a few missing tags on my lambs, which always happens between the trees and the fencing. So they will automatically go down the road because I don't know who they belong to. I've told my husband I want to start tattooing again, and he continually tells me, why bother? We have RFID tags, but we're not putting those in yet. So I think he is going to lose this battle, and I'm just going to start tattooing on the lambs again, regardless of what he wants to do, because we lose too many tags. We have too much nature is basically what it comes down to. They tear out of ears with everything between the trees and the fencing, and so yeah, I think hello, McCall. How are we? How's my girl? How do we feel today? How do we feel about coming in to get bread in a couple weeks, huh? Huh, sweet girl? So this is one of Tansy's lambs. Asteroid, you're just a pest. You're just a pest. But yeah, this is, actually she may have been Tansy's. Stop. Are you Tansy's first girl that we got? I think you are. I think you're the first girl we got out of Tansy. She was a twin. Her twin died at birth. She's a good girl. You're so sweet. You're just a pest. Yes. Okay, Asteroid. Asteroid was a bottle baby. McCall was not. She is just this docile. Would you quit? Oh, okay. All right, I need to find that lamb. There it is. Tag. Twister. Well, that actually worked out pretty well. I was able to let out, a few of the sheep. Locked them in that first section, right in the barn. Grabbed that lamb, locked her in the catch pen, and now I got to go back and get the rest of the sheep because a bunch are out here, and I opened the gate for them to head out back. Now I got to get the rest of the ewes, send them out back. I don't want to, the lambs will just stay in because I don't want those lambs back out with those moms, just in case some, like Tansy's lambs, are still nursing. I would prefer not to have issues. So we are going to let the rest of these guys out. Oh, and hope none of the other lambs have managed to find their way over here. I don't think they can get through those bunks. I don't see any lambs. Hey, girls! 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 There's always some. Oh, shoot. Nope, couldn't get through. Okay. I just keep watching these guys down here. They're trying. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, most of them have already headed out. Got a few in here still that are taking their sweet time. Come on, girls. There you go. Come on. Hey. Come on. No! Load up! I did not call you. He has a really, really hard time staying in the pickup when we are moving sheep. Even though he is not needed at the moment. Come on, girls. June will stay. Until you call her, she will stay. But he, the minute there's any kind of sound, he thinks he needs to be out helping. I just want to run up really quick and grab some lunch. My husband said that he is probably going to be home sometime around 2-ish, so that would be fabulous. Because I really do think it's going to take... How? 1, 2. In the creek. How? Where the devil are you two getting out? Oh, it's driving me bonkers. I am losing my ever-loving mind. I do not know how they're getting out. I cannot find a hole. I'm gonna make my husband walk it because I gotta be overlooking it. That I just have walked it so many times I can't find it now. It apparently is not an obvious glaring hole. I just put them out. I love my sheep, I love my sheep, I love my sheep. Okay, I'm gonna grab lunch. The storm is coming in. My husband should be home in about another 2-ish hours. Hopefully by the time he gets home, I will at least have the boys separated. I am going to keep the girls in because I think some of them I am going to potentially, maybe, we'll see, breed in December. My early February ones, I don't know. I haven't decided. Some of them are pretty darn big. But we'll see. I'm not sold on the idea yet. I told myself I was going back to not breeding them until they're a year old so that they lamb when they're about a year and a half. And I still think I'm gonna stick with that, which means May will be or June, whenever. So they'll be a little older than they'll be a little older than a year when I breed them, but that'll be a much bigger breeding group than originally planned. But I just prefer them to have some growth on them so that we don't have stunted lambs and we don't have issues with lambing. And anyway, I'm still debating, but anyway, that is an after lunch project. And then when he gets home, we will go ahead and weigh the boys to see how many we're taking to the sale.